The story of New York City is inextricably linked to the story of America itself. It is a city built by immigrants, a melting pot of cultures and dreams. It is a city that has witnessed revolution, innovation, and hardship, always emerging stronger and more vibrant. Join us as we delve into the fascinating history of New York City, exploring the key events and personalities that shaped it into the metropolis we know and love today. Our journey begins in the early 17th century, a time of exploration and colonization. European powers were eager to establish a foothold in the New World. The Dutch, known for their seafaring prowess and commercial acumen, were among them. In 1624, the Dutch West India Company established a trading post on the southern tip of Manhattan Island. They called it New Amsterdam. The Dutch were drawn to the island's natural harbor and abundant resources. They saw its potential as a hub for trade and commerce. Life in early New Amsterdam was challenging, but the promise of opportunity drew settlers from across Europe. They came seeking a new life, a chance to build something for themselves and their families. The Dutch established a system of government and laid out the streets that would form the foundation of the future metropolis. For several decades, New Amsterdam thrived as a Dutch colony. However, its strategic location and growing prosperity attracted the attention of another European power, England. In 1664, a British fleet sailed into New York Harbor and demanded the surrender of the colony. The Dutch, outnumbered and outgunned, reluctantly agreed. New Amsterdam was renamed New York in honor of the Duke of York. Under British rule, the city continued to grow as a center of trade and commerce. The British implemented new laws and systems of governance. They also encouraged the influx of settlers from England and other parts of the British Empire. As the 18th century progressed, tensions grew between Great Britain and its American colonies. New York City, with its strategic port and diverse population, became a hotbed of revolutionary sentiment. The city was the site of numerous protests and demonstrations against British rule. In 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed, marking a turning point in American history. New York City played a pivotal role in the ensuing Revolutionary War. It served as a strategic military base and witnessed several important battles. After the war, New York City became the first capital of the newly formed United States of America. George Washington was inaugurated as the first president in 1789. The gateway to America, Ellis Island, and the immigrant experience. The 19th century saw an unprecedented wave of immigration to the United States. Millions of people, fleeing poverty, persecution, and lack of opportunity in Europe, flocked to America's shores in search of a better life. New York City, with its bustling port and promise of opportunity, became the primary gateway for these newcomers. Ellis Island, a small island in New York Harbor, opened in 1892 and became the nation's primary immigration processing center. Over the next 6 decades, it would process over 12 million immigrants. Today, it is estimated that over 40% of Americans can trace at least one ancestor to Ellis Island. The influx of immigrants transformed the city's demographics, culture, and economy. They brought with them new languages, customs, and traditions, enriching the city's already vibrant tapestry. Reaching for the sky, industrialization, and the rise of a metropolis. The late 19th and early 20th centuries were a time of rapid industrialization and urbanization in the United States. New York City, with its abundant labor force and access to capital, became a center of manufacturing, finance, and innovation. Factories and workshops sprang up across the city, producing everything from textiles to machinery. The invention of the elevator and the development of steel frame construction allowed architects to build taller and taller buildings. The skyscraper, a symbol of modernity and progress, became synonymous with New York City. The city's population exploded during this period as people from across the country and around the world flocked to New York in search of opportunity. This rapid growth led to new challenges, including overcrowding, poverty, and crime. The 20th century and beyond, from empire state to global icon. The 20th century was a time of both triumph and tragedy for New York City. The city continued to evolve as a center of culture, finance, and global affairs. The construction of iconic landmarks like the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building solidified the city's status as a symbol of American ambition and ingenuity. However, the city also faced its share of challenges. The Great Depression of the 1930s brought widespread unemployment and hardship. World War II saw many New Yorkers leave to fight for their country. In the decades after the war, New York City experienced a period of decline. The rise of the suburbs and the relocation of industries led to a loss of jobs and population. However, the city proved its resilience once again. New York City today, a tapestry of culture, ambition, and endless potential. New York City today is a global metropolis, a center of finance, culture, fashion, and media. It is a city of unparalleled diversity, home to people from all walks of life, speaking over 800 languages. The city has undergone a remarkable transformation in recent decades. Times Square, once notorious for crime and grime, is now a brightly lit tourist destination. New York City's story is still being written. It is a city constantly evolving, reinventing itself, and pushing the boundaries of what is possible. It is a city of dreamers and doers, of artists and entrepreneurs, of immigrants and native New Yorkers, all contributing to its unique and vibrant tapestry. The city that never sleeps continues to captivate the world with its energy, its diversity, and its endless possibilities.